why I'm saying that, but you're welcome.
Hello. Welcome to session 38. That's great. Of Curse of Strahd. Recap of last session. You had just defeated the beast of the maze in Fidatov Manor and met with the aged version of Marilena Fidatov, who was very confused about what had happened, as none of it made sense, and you had a forgery of her letter. But she, after a lot of very high persuasion checks by Alexander, was on your side still, and told you that the gold that you've stolen from the crypts is cursed, and that she would recommend not taking those, and you did hand them back, except for someone who left one coin.
Irene.
Ronan. Was it Irene?
No, Irene.
Ronan gave like 3 more.
Oh yeah, Ronan gave 40.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I gave like
so Irene, who isn't with us anymore, has 1 coin, which is interesting. And then she agreed to give you food to feed the town of Kresk that had lost all their cattle to the crazy monster Ilya.
Good old Ilya.
Yeah, son of the burgomaster. Can't have them. Can't live without them. I don't know. You then traveled back to Kresk, where you were rewarded for your heroic deeds with a half-plate armor for Azim. And after that you left Kresk. Heading down onto the main road, you saw a black carriage in front of which stood the familiar face of Rahadin that you had seen in the visions within the Tome of Strahd that you have. The dusk elf man, the trainer or advisor of Strahd von Zarovich, and he invited you for dinner at the Castle Ravenloft, giving you a letter, and Azim insulting him left and right, and insulting the Dreadlord himself, and Etri saying "see you in 3 days," so kind of mixed messages. But then he rode ahead, and you traveled in the same direction, but he rode faster, so it didn't become awkward. And you traveled for a while before encountering a conflict between scarecrows and ravens, animated scarecrows and ravens, and you helped the ravens, as they seem to be good, considering you've met many at the Wizards of Wine winery that seemed to be good people, and you helped them defeat the scarecrows, and they flew away, and that is where we ended. Only Irene kept 1 gold. Everyone else handed all their gold back. Now, I don't necessarily know that there would be any particular reason for Irene not to just come along, and I haven't come up with any not kidnapping scenario for her to be taken.
I was just about to say
the curse could kill her.
I mean, the curse might kill her, but
taking
not
the gold
this very second.
Permanently invisible, and
yeah, she
maybe she felt bad and went back.
That actually makes sense. She starts feeling this itch in her pocket that this coin is burning a hole in her, and she has to leave. But she asks you to keep on going. Nice. Maybe that was is that like May's super brilliant idea?
It was all part of the plan.
I love the idea that I love the idea that it says it burns on her assistant, right? Because I thought briefly she was a tiefling, but
Oh yeah.
she's just a satyr.
Yeah.
She's gotta go return it.
Yeah. No, she actually turns and
But no, that works out.
goes back. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Good.
And then
idea,
if May
Mackenzie.
joins up,
Hello?
if May joins us, like,
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody's gone real
Hello?
quiet.
Oh no.
can you hear me?
We can
no.
hear you,
Green
Mackenzie.
ring.
Oh, okay. People just aren't
Okay.
speaking. Okay, one moment.
Wait, what?
It would be really funny
Hello?
if
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
We
Yes.
can hear you.
No.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Again.
No.
Oh no.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Type
good,
to him.
good.
I'm not on my computer.
Can you hear us also?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
I was gonna say it would be fun if the reason that it took her so long to get back is because she stayed to play with Luca.
Oh
Because
yeah.
that is something that
Yeah.
is something that Irene
No,
would do.
she's at the farm playing with Luca for a few days now.
And the child.
And
And
the
the
I mean, yeah, the child. They create a chaos trio that go on their own adventures, and I'll play with. I'll find a day for May to play one shots 1-on-1, or someone
Oh
else.
my god, that
I
would
don't
be
know.
amazing. That would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, or play by post. Yeah, well, we'll see where that might go. But yeah, so you're currently on the road. Let's go back to
On the road again.
on the road again. Well, you were on the road
Wait.
all along, but you were in
Do
the
I
fight.
get my own horse now? Because
You
I was
were
just riding Irene's.
You
And
were sharing a horse with Irene.
If Irene has gone back, would she take the horse with her?
Hmm.
no, she walked. She needs to take a long time.
I mean, I mean, I would imagine there's a discussion there, and she looks at Ronan, who is so frail, so old, shaking all his just like, I'm so old, and she kind of takes pity on him, and lets him have the horse.
I think if that was the
Yay.
case, Alexander would look at Etri and knowing full well what Ronan is capable of, but also knowing that he was the one who had the last piece of pie, and Ronan may still be bitter about that. Probably ask Etri if he would join on Ronan's horse so he doesn't take the horse and run off.
No offense,
Yes,
but I'd like to stay on Galand if you would.
No, we're on Philip.
What? Why
Yeah.
would I not be on Galand?
No,
Because I would only be on Philip.
Well, then you were not together.
So, wait. So, yeah, because so Azim, Etri, and
Yeah.
Alexander have their own horses. Ronan and
Yeah.
Irene are on. Yeah.
Irene would have probably been on mine then.
Yeah.
And then
Sure.
Irene just slips off the back. Just bye.
So I think
Azim and Irina are on
Yeah,
their
yeah,
love,
so-
love horse.
The love horse.
So actually, it would be Etri and Ronan sharing a horse.
Oh damn.
Yeah. There you go.
I was kind of curious why Alex wasn't on Philip.
Side
Yeah.
note, I hate how much you guys have fucking put Azim and Irene on the same horse.
But you're talking
That is
about
your
the whole-
fault, but
the love story. It's a better love story. than Twilight.
Azim is trying. Yeah, he's trying, but he's a sweetheart. But I don't think he'll get through.
No, probably not.
I mean, never say never, but still, damn, that's not happening.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring out the. I have a whole.
You have a hole? Well, I don't want to fall in
Oh
it.
my.
That too, but I have a spreadsheet document that can be interacted with. That tells me exactly how many days it is between different locations, which is like super neat. I just write in what I want, and it tells me the answer. So we're going to that. Okay. So, or is it that? You continue your travels down the road, and I think you've traveled for about an hour when the fight happened, or it might have been 2 hours. Oh, that's that one. Oh, well, that's much different. Oh yeah, okay. No, so actually, yeah, you've been traveling for about an hour. When the fight happens, the ravens fly away, and I assume you just continue traveling.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you travel for about half an hour longer, and you imagine that you'll arrive at the crossroads that you're sort of aiming for, the one where the road turns toward toward Perez, as the sign by the crossroads says. As I do believe that you were saying that. No, wait.
Yep. We were. Yep.
Yeah.
We were going to the quadruple crossroad.
Quadruple crossroad.
Or, well, I suppose it's just regular crossroad and not a fork.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Never mind. Actually, I realized I'm looking at the wrong crossroad. There is a second crossroad. About half an hour after the travel, you come upon not a crossroad, but after passing the bridge and the sign toward the village of, or sorry, the winery, there's a second road that heads toward right, and you can see in the far distance a mountain rising in that direction, as you currently are in the valley that you have sort of two mountains on or a mountain on each side, and
is there a directions post lying on the ground somewhere? Because I remember there being one.
Yeah, there was the direction post pointing toward Kresk and Valaki and the winery. So that you've passed, unless you wanted to stay there. But on this secondary road that sort of heads in the direction of the mountain, there doesn't appear to be, or there, yeah, you don't see any sign there. You continue traveling, and not far after that you see a sort of dirt road, a smaller road heading left, and these are all roads that you've passed before.
Right.
But none of them lead to Perez. And again, a half an hour after that, you again see the sign on the ground.
Sorry, is Perez the name of the swamp?
the sign said Perez.
The one that was pointing at the swamp.
Were we
Yeah,
going
in the direction where you imagined the swamp to be.
Right, okay. We were told about where the swamp was.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
You come upon the sign again that's written in capital letters: Green Teeth Enchantments solicitors will be stewed. That you passed previously.
Yeah, let's not go there. Let's just not.
Not worth the risk.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody who threatens to stew other people is worth getting in trouble for.
Isn't this the place where that sword guy was? The one that the guy wanted? Or in the wine gem? Don't we want those things?
That's kind of less important than a Strahd stabby sword and getting rid of the hags.
Yeah, let's get rid of the hags first, and then deal with the sword. We can get the sword in a bit.
Are you sure we can do that in 3 days?
3 days? DM, do I think we can do that in 3 days?
What exactly? Go to the hags and kill them?
Go to the hags,
come back,
and go to the swamp.
Get to the hags. It's you would know at least. Well, I don't actually think that Azim, because Azim hasn't been in that direction, but the rest of you know that as you travel east from Valaki, you come to the hags, and then not that far away from that is the road toward Castle Ravenloft. So it's on the way to Castle Ravenloft. But in 3 days going there and then back here, and then back to Castle Ravenloft, you don't believe that is doable?
I'll be honest, I kind of thought Rahadin was going to come back with his magical carriage and take us there.
Respectfully, I don't think we should go to the castle anyways, but...
I disagree. I think it's necessary to go to the castle.
Respectfully, Ronan, I don't trust your decisions right now.
As much as I don't want to trust Ronan's decisions right now, I agree with Ronan.
Ronan has a huge grin from someone
That
trusting him.
is the only thing I agree with you on. Just so we're clear, Ronan.
There will be more things you agree on, don't worry.
Yikes.
You hear the facepalm from Alex's horse. Bam!
If that's the case, then I think we are stopping by the swamp.
Yeah, let's deal with the witches first.
That is not what I said.
The swamp is on the way to the witches. Let's swamp witches.
Okay.
I would like to get that sword.
Agreed.
You do also know that you do know that Sergei asked you to retrieve the sword and bring it back to him, which is back in Kresk.
Yeah, well, it's also a vampire killing sword, so I want it anyway. Fetch quests. I'll make my own fetch quest.
I will fetch.
My fetch quest, be a badass.
My fetch quest, get all the fetch quests in the game and keep the items.
Yeah.
That's how you
Anyway.
Indeed, anyway. You continue past Jenny Green Teeth, or Green Teeth Enchantments, and you let's see here. You travel for another hour, coming upon a road on the right that you have seen before, that you haven't gone down, that has a light sort of ascension to it, going upward, but I assume you just go past that.
I'm looking for a specific crossroad.
Yeah.
I can't control anyone else, but that's what I'm doing.
I'm following Dad.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
And you travel for another several hours, and it's actually most of the day has passed, as you can see on the in the horizon. What appears to be some kind of a scuffle happening, and you imagine you are by the crossroads right about now. You'd estimate the crossroads you've been looking for, and you can see there is a fight going on between something. Animalistic sounds coming from there.
Just animalistic, not like animal and voice.
No, it seems animalistic sounds, and they're kind of off the road a bit, so it's hard to see from like the moment this catches your attention.
Right.
But it's definitely ahead of you. Probably by the crossroads. What do you?
Well,
all right.
I don't think we can do it. We should slow our pace as we approach. Try to discern what is happening.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I don't have all the horses.
Yeah. Azim is going to follow that, and then he's going to see if he can see the creature unleashing its animalistic growl.
Before that, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
Creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything it's carrying also becomes invisible, blah blah blah. Could I make the horses invisible? And because the horses are carrying us, we are invisible?
Oh my god.
Wait.
I've had that question about invisibility before, so I'm curious to see how Sammy rules
Good question. We are technically being carried by the horse.
Let's see here. Invisibility. Oh, wait. Invisibility.
So many crows in this place. Damn.
What?
So many cars. So many cars.
Hey, listen. Strahd likes his
Oh yeah.
his corvids.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There is the ambience, so I don't guess the background.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like listening to the ambience, and like suddenly there's a. It's like holy shit.
Creature touch anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. But a horse isn't a person. No, I'm kidding.
How dare
Horses are
you?
people. Crabs are people.
That's some discrimination.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying. Is it carrying people?
I would say so.
I mean,
we are
it
on
kind
his
of is
back.
carrying people.
Yeah, we're on his
If
back.
you want my opinion, I would say yes. But I'm the one asking, so who knows?
Yeah.
I think that there is a justifiable thing for both, because yes, you are carrying a person, but it's not actually like attached to them. So I think the only
Yeah.
caveat would be if you got off of it,
You would be visible again. Yeah.
you're visible
Yes.
again. But you can't get back on it and become re-visible. Like once you're off, you're you're
Well,
out.
You cars carry
okay.
people.
Yeah. So, but here's the issue I see. It does say carrying, wearing or carrying as long as it's on the target's person, and a person isn't on, like, someone isn't on someone's person. An item is on someone's person, but a person isn't on someone's person.
Definitively, yes. I actually agree with this. It's
Yeah.
used to describe or denote an item being carried.
Yeah. So
For example, if I was carrying a short sword and it was strapped to my belt,
would be
on
on
like
your
a scabbard or
person.
something, it would be on my person.
yeah.
But if I had a person on my back, that would just be a person on my back.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have a person on my person.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kind of coming to a conclusion here.
As funny as that would be.
Yeah. Someone said anything on the target's person. People can't be on someone's person, and horses aren't persons except for Mr. Ed. So
I don't know who that is.
I don't know
okay.
who that is either, but it's a funny reference for anyone who understands that, I imagine.
Free listens.
But so no is the answer. You can't turn the horse and yourselves, but you can confuse someone by riding on an invisible horse.
Oh come on, that would be funny.
That is worthwhile in
Right.
its own.
But
so-
it
That's
would
actually
also
tough.
make it harder to ride the horse because you can't see what you're controlling.
I draw on an invisible horse.
You draw on an what?
Is that not what you just said?
No, it's
Like
hard.
I write
It's
something on an invisible horse?
no. It's harder. It's
Hard
harder
to ride.
It's harder to ride on an invisible horse
Oh.
because you're not seeing what
You can't see the horse.
You know the regular thing to do on a horse.
No horse.
Yeah, you know,
okay.
riding.
Ride.
Not
You know,
not
draw on it
right.
with crayons. Come on, guys.
And then I am not going to turn this invisible.
Okay.
Crack out the Crayola.
Which
Is-
which order are the horses, by the by?
I'll probably be in the middle.
I think by default, Gilland would be in front.
All right.
And then Philip will be in the back.
Yeah. All right.
Philip in the back, in the back.
So as you near this situation, Alex all alone on his mount. Or wait, no.
Yep,
Yes.
you're right.
Yeah, so sad. But as you get as you get nearer the situation, you can hear roars from different beasts that are in conflict, and as you get closer to it, you see a pack of wolves surrounding a brown bear.
Oh man.
And we
Oh.
can move on over to this here, and just
Is
have
that a potential friend?
Horse! Oh my god, animated!
yeah, I got some.
The wolf screams! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So as you see this situation, what do you wish to do?
But first of all, Philip is gorgeous. Just so we're clear. But
I can
Yeah.
see that the
I'd be
bear
up
is
there.
also animated. It just has
It's
mastered
very-
the art of staying absolutely still.
Yes,
100%.
indeed. Do you want to enter this conflict or watch it? What do you do?
First thing that Ronan would see, like, are the wolves, do they seem to care about us?
They seem to
No.
be biting on this bear at the moment.
Okay. If they don't care about us, I'm not gonna do anything just yet.
Honestly, neither am I.
If we can get
yeah,
past
this is
them
just
without...
a fucking bear, my dude.
Yeah.
Totally just a bear.
Okay.
No, nothing
Yeah.
else.
Nothing else. Nothing's going on.
Does it appear to me as though the bear is anything other than a bear?
I mean, that's a good question. Would the bear have any distinctive things about it, or would it just be a brown bear?
Well, this brown bear does have tattoos across it.
Okay.
This bear has tats. Oh my lord.
Yeah,
It-
this is
oh,
a
God.
tatted
Does
bear.
that
This bear's
Does that-
fucking
does-
got ink.
does this apply to the fur that's over the skin?
It is over the fur. It is part one in the fur. One with
Yeah,
the fur.
the fur is
Ooh,
itself
the fur is creating
colored.
symbols.
Yeah, it's
Okay, that's a pretty cool bear.
You get the sense
Yeah,
that
it
this
is.
isn't any casual bear.
Okay, we have to save the barracks. It
And-
has
and
ink. Like,
it-
how
it-
could you not?
It would be like a momentary decision for y'all to enter or not at this point.
I ride over
Am
on my
I-
invisible horse.
Am I riding with
kidding.
Etri right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just lead up to him and like whisper in his ear. Okay, Etri, I know you're like sort of the leader of the group. That's fine, whatever. Is it okay if I just fireball everything there? Including the bear.
Sure.
Sure, okay.
I'd
So-
like to pre-action jump. Okay. I'd like to also
Jesus.
pre-action
Fuck.
jump off of Galand over in some other direction, like over here or so,
Okay.
in order to conceal myself away from these large beasts.
Right.
But,
But-
I don't
but-
know if I could do that.
Yeah, I can't fit you on the, or I guess you would at this point be probably Galant be where Philip is right now, and the other is behind. But the map
Okay.
doesn't allow that. So
Well, in that case, I would jump over here instead. That being forward.
sure, yeah. But let's all roll
like
for
here or
initiative for the sake of.
If you would like me
an
to,
ongoing
I will
combat
not
right now.
move.
Yeah, let's all roll for initiative to see what order things are
What?
conspiring.
Hold on.
Name log,
Why
go
don't we
away.
do
used
that?
this before. Do I just do it and roll 20? I'm gonna ask.
You can select your token and then roll on D&D Beyond. You do need the Beyond 20 extension though, but if you do have
Yes.
that,
It'll work the same pipe.
yeah, it works the same as roll 20.
Dang.
Hey, question regarding druid.
Oh, why is it not
Do
doing it?
I use the creature's
What in the
initiative
fuck?
or my own?
Okay, whatever.
Your no, the
Actually,
creatures. No,
20.
it would be your initiative unless the fight started in bear form, which I don't think is the case.
Okay.
Hey man, just going around as a bear. Why not?
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's likely.
Let's see here.
Make bear not war.
Make bear not war.
God damn. Bye.
You're welcome.
Let's see here. Let's make.
It's good to be back. I know.
Bom, bom, bom. Did my initiative roll properly? I can't see it.
Let me just check. I'm still in the process of giving these, and this is a bit. I need to find a better way to actually roll initiative for monsters. But currently, I do see you have an 8. If that isn't
Nice.
what you rolled.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, yeah.
I think I'm gonna start rolling initiative for horses as well, and you can
Horse
sort of
initiative.
you can control them. They do what you tell them to do on their turns. So they can do dodge action, they can do disengage, they can do dash. just like anyone else.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I would ask if you are going to include the horses in on it, Sammy. If we do not give it an action, can you just automatically assume that it takes the dodge action?
Sure. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Okay, because I really don't want us to not give an action to the horses and then the horses die.
Yeah. No. If they're not doing anything, then they're dodging. Let's see here. I'm a roll. I'll just. Oh yeah. And, Actually, for the sake of it, let's. This takes a bit longer now that I've already done the wrong thing, but I'm gonna try the method where I add individual initiatives to every creature. So there are 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 of those, and then I'm rolling initiative here, and then I'm adding this initiative, so we've got a 20. Oh, that was 2. 20. Because I do agree that all enemies going at the same time does create a bit of a chaos. Let's see here. Horse now has a 12.
I had to give Bear health instead of my health.
Yeah, but you should have access to Brown Bear on D&D Beyond.
I do. I just had to
stats.
click on my token and change it.
Yeah.
This is all foreign to me. Oh, there's a second bear. I have backup?
Backup bear.
Do you have a backup bear?
Double bear.
Oh, because I guess I'll remove you. I don't. Oh, what? Where,
Reinforcements.
Backup bear.
Uh-oh.
What happened to the what?
One of your wolf left.
A wolf was replaced with a bear. I win.
Oh, okay.
This is how I win. I change all your
actually-
forces to bears.
This actually isn't a battle. It's just a conversation of conversion.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
trying to convert them to the Holy Church of Bearsus.
Beerses.
I am sorry. I am so
No,
sorry.
Beersus is in Wisconsin.
Wait,
Beers is
those are
Wisconsin.
8. Oh, wait, those are 8 and 6, and then we have a 9.
You know, I have a sneaky feeling that after being blown up, I'm not gonna be in bear form for that long.
That might be the case.
Confirmed. That is human.
11. That's an 11.
I'm not even sure if this bear is a druid or a barbarian.
16.
A barbarian.
Oh god, get out of here.
Barbarian.
Or just another blood hunter.
Okay.
Imagine.
That is all of them.
Guys, Hunter
so-
managed to change forms.
You slow down to approach this scene, so I'm gonna have these creatures, everyone's sort of surprised. Let's go for a round of what would happen as you're approaching and seeing this scenario, because you didn't directly just rush in to help. So
Heck yeah.
First one of these is going to bite at the bear. For a miss.
Delicious. Yeah.
For a 12. Oh, I guess. I don't know. Brown bear might actually have a low AC.
Brown bear has an 11 armor class.
So there you go. So brown bear takes 9 damage.
Sure, got it.
Then let's see here. That's that. Then we have this second Wolferino, which I'll just roll again to see if it's a crit because I failed. Okay, so 14 to hit for 8 damage. Bear taking 8 damage. And then we have third wolf is going to attack for 11, which is exactly what you need. So 10 damage.
Owie.
Is bear still up?
Bear is
yeah.
amazingly still
Bear,
up, but I have a feeling
Bear
that Bear
is
may not be
taking
up
its
for
turn
longer.
now. What is Bear doing?
Oh my god, Bear is taking its turn. How is Bear still up? A bear? Wow. Okay, well, Bear is gonna take a claw, because I have multi-attack. Okay, claw. I'm gonna claw at this tiny one behind me, because that dude, I don't like that guy. He doesn't,
This one?
you know, he smells. Yeah. No, the one above the big dude on the bottom. How can I?
Oh, that one?
ping
Yeah,
someone?
it's the same as Roll20. Cool.
That
But
one.
longer.
He smells weird, so I'm gonna hit him with a claw.
Yeah. Claw for a
I'm gonna hit
14.
this guy because he smells weird.
Yeah, you slap that dog into another dimension as it falls down dead.
Cool. And then I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna try and munch. I'm gonna try and bite this one.
Yeah.
Chomp.
8 misses, so
Oh, that would have been
you
max damage
munch-
too.
Yeah, you munch on the second one, it dodges out of the way and gives you a bit of a yap, thinking it was bit, but realizing it didn't get bit.
It was terrified. That's all. That's worth it.
Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I've never played a druid before.
You have in your bonus actions, you have what you have as a bonus action.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm good. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I think.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, because I have combat wild shape. I can use a bonus action to expend a spell slot to regain a D8 HP per level of the spell slot expended.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna use
do it.
a third level spell slot.
Third level.
Nice.
So
Damn.
I get 3 D8.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Roll. And you have the die underneath the chat but I think you can also do it in bonus actions. You have the 1d8 and click that 3 times or something.
Nice.
All right, yeah.
Nice
you
roll.
regain 17 hit points as more of these wolves take their turns to munch at you.
Munch.
For a 21 to hit for 8 damage. And
Yeah.
then the big wolves come in to munch some extra for a 23 for 9 damage, and
owie.
then another regular wolf munches for a 13 to hit, which also hit, so 6 damage.
Owie.
And then the last big one is biting you for a miss.
Indeed.
Yeah, so you see this intense battle between Tattoo McBareface and all of these wolves. What do you do?
Dang, what a loser. Couldn't even bite him. And he's a big wolf. So I'm effectively back here-ish.
Yeah, I'll
So-
say you're about where Alexander is, or 5 feet in front of Alexander.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here. Okay. I will dash into the brush. Well, not dash, but I will move into the brush. 5, 10, 15, 20, and like 25. And along my way there, I would like to hide as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just thinking dismounting. One.
I
You
would
can mount a
jump
creature.
off if I could.
Yeah. If your speed is
I think it's just half movement.
Once per turn, you can mount a creature that is within 5 feet of your dismount. Doing so costs an amount of movement equal to half your speed. So I would say you can do that freely if you do an acrobatics check, and if you fail, you face plant.
All right, I'll go here. That's 20.
Sure. Yeah, you can also do it safely. That's definitely fine. And yeah, go ahead and do a hide action. Or yeah, make a stealth check just generally.
Yeah. Oh god. It hasn't found the virtual tabletop, but I rolled a 29. Why did it not find the virtual tabletop?
I don't know, but I see the 29 on D&D Beyond, so that's all good. You might need to click the B up in the corner on Foundry.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
But 29, yeah, you feel pretty hidden, so you have advantage.
Yeah, cool. B. Okay. Not all about throwing right now, so I will. Please click on Beyond 20 icon on browser toolbar. No, don't go away. I need to read that. I will fire with my hand crossbow at the upper large dog.
Okay. And crossbow with advantage.
Bang. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's not rolling in the thing, but it was a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it says that you rolled that 14 minutes ago, but I saw it just appear. I don't understand that. But for the 18 damage, I assume?
18 or 17 plus 4. 21 damage to the big guy.
Okay.
I'm also going to use Whales of the Grave, which is how many things?
So, 21 damage.
2d6. And then
to the big one.
21 to the big one, and 9 to this guy. This
guy.
Specific small guy. An
Okay.
extra 9.
Yeah. All right. 9 damage to that one. It gives off a big yelp of hurt, and I assume that's all you can do on your turn. So we go over to Ronan.
Would my fireball have gone off? Or...
I must say you didn't get a surprise round because they were already in the fight. So it is now that you get a chance to do so if you'd like to. And you're currently standing over here. Or, I guess, on horseback over there.
Okay. Well, now I'm not so sure if I want to kill this bear. Ah, fuck it.
So you don't have to, but you can.
Yeah. Should I re-roll it, or...?
No, you rolled it, so we can have that. That was some good damage. So 40 damage.
Yeah.
That's your 4th level spell slot.
That is my 4th level spell slot.
Okay, so roll a dexterity saving throw with bear stats.
Bear.
I'm sorry, Pi.
Guys, remember when I came in with a new character and was really excited?
What's the
well,
DC?
once
15?
Where once there was a bear, there's no longer a bear.
Yeah.
And instead, there is a Goliath.
Oh. Yeah, a singed Goliath and a circle of corpses of wolves. As it seems that only this once a bear, not anymore, survived your heated ball of fire, as I have macros to change your token into different sizes.
I have two. There's two of me. There's one at the bottom and there's one where the bear was.
You see 2 tokens?
Yeah, I see a token
Oh,
down here.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, there's one.
I just keep duplicating. That's my power.
Are you
that's-
actually an Echo Knight pie? Like, is this-
Yup, I've been an Echo Knight this entire time.
I'm an Echo Druid.
Damn, I didn't even. No. Let's see here. Yeah, so you see the circle of wolves all get singed and burned by the spell, all falling with their death yelps as they kind of get blown away from this bear that transforms into the Goliath that now stands in front of you.
Ooh, would you look at that? I'm so powerful. Oh,
What does the Goliath do?
He's just standing there looking around, like patting out any flames, like just thinking to himself, well, I'm thankful for that sudden nuclear warhead. But ow!
And yeah, you can see these horses coming down the road with an old man seemingly being the source of the fire now walking slowly towards you or something.
Can I have my brain, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
Have your brain, please.
Yes.
I
With this old man, you see behind him a floating, transparent, glowing brain.
Sure. Oh god, question. How do I move the map to get it in view? It just zooms in on one specific spot.
You should be able to right click on it and move around the map.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
See an
So
old man with a brain.
As Ronan walks to this Goliath, he sort of looks at the others to see if they're gonna come up and talk, because he's not usually the one to talk, but he's fine if he does. He'll just probably fuck something up.
How tall is Ronan?
5'6", 5'7".
Oh man, I tower over you. I am 8'1".
are you 5'7" even with hunched back though?
Okay. We're gonna change it to 5'3". How hunched are we?
I mean,
Like,
it depends.
Roll for hunch.
Roll for hunch.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. We'll do.
Roll for hunch.
All right.
Okay.
I'm 5'5".
Okay, so you've got 1 inch of hunch.
So I tower over you.
And you see that Ronan does not care at all. He's just got a smile from how powerful that fireball was.
Still kind of patting myself down. Well, I appreciate the help, but kind of stung a little bit.
You okay?
I mean, yeah. Are you okay? That's the #1 thing right now. Also, you got some really cool tattoos. At least in your bear form. I don't know if you've shown them off here.
Oh,
The
yeah, do you
tattoos
have
aren't there.
tattoos?
They're
Yeah.
kind of like tribal tattoos going across his arms and across his bald head. Basically like Hawaiian tribal tattoos.
Those are cool.
Thank you. And to answer your question, no, that hurt. I do not think I'm doing okay.
Dude, do you need healing? Is that something you want?
Yes, Ronan, that's generally what people want when they are hurt.
Okay, well, I can't heal you, but I hope you get healing soon.
Alexander lets out a little sigh and pulls out his quill and says I got you, and starts to draw kind of like a reminiscent of the tattoos that are on you in the air. And as he pushes them to you, we'll cast a level 1 healing word. Maybe
Perhaps.
cast. There we go.
There we go.
You got 5 healing back.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I'm feeling better already.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Not really, that hurt.
Sorry about that, folks. I'm back.
Okay.
Hello. I mean,
A fireball
Why?
killed all the wolves, and now you're talking to Goliath.
To who?
To a Goliath. This one.
A Goliathman.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I just got it. Why are you getting eaten by wolves in the first place? I thought, like, I feel like wolves wouldn't go after a bear, you know?
Is
Well,
Jazz
I
Queen
wasn't.
one word or 2 words?
Yas Queen. To settle an argument clearly that's happened. A debate, as it were. Yas Queen is a single word,
J-A-S?
but it is capitalized in 2 places.
So is it
Ah.
hyphenated then?
Is it?
No, let me show you how it's spelled.
Yeah,
So
I was
many
thinking,
questions.
is it Jazz Queen or Joss Queen? Okay,
Yas
with
Queen.
S. Alright. I was adding some jazz to it.
Double S. Okay.
Yes. No, it's Yas Queen. Yas
Yeah.
Queen is a single word.
Sorry for
But it is capitalized in 2 places. It is not hyphenated because screw you, grammar.
There you go. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead with your
Well-
role playing.
After that
I-
riveting conversation.
I wasn't a bear when they attacked. I was busy trying to paint the river, and those wolves came upon me, and so I had to defend myself.
You're a painter.
Yes, I've been traveling for quite some time trying to get the perfect scene to paint.
Okay.
That guy over there, he sort of wrote and points to Alex. He likes to paint things in the air when he does magic. It's sort of cool. Also, if you need something cool to paint, look at me. I'm beautiful. You can paint me. I'm the Great Ronin, of course. Everyone would pay millions to get a portrait of me.
Yeah, I don't think I know who you are.
Well, I'm the guy that just dropped a nuclear bomb on you. Now
No,
you know.
that's well, that was, yes, that's obvious. I've been in the wilderness for quite some time with my tribe. I apologize if I haven't heard of any Ronin.
It must be a pretty sheltered life. If you haven't heard of me. Did you know that I could kill Strahd all by myself? Wait, hold on. You know who Strahd is, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I could kill him.
I kind of look at everyone else with a face of like, is he serious?
I just shake my head.
Alexander shakes his head. There's a group consensus of no, not really. But also,
No.
they probably all just kind of like the fireball. Like,
Also, is Galant 2 L's? Or no?
We're asking the big questions here today.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, I'll add an L. But now you can control your own horses, and they have the names.
I keep zooming out.
It's Yas
Oh.
Queen with a Y, not a J.
Oh, sorry.
It's not Jazz Queen. It's Yas Queen.
That's fair.
Jazz Queen will be the next horse I own.
You like jazz?
It'll be Jazz King, not Jazz Queen,
Ah,
because we already have a Yas Queen.
and when they meet each
so
other,
yeah.
they create magic.
I mean, probably, yeah. They're probably secretly like 20th level wizards, just fucking around.
Yeah. Oh, you're still underneath it?
polymorph.
They're just like
Not for me.
true polymorph or something.
Oh, okay.
Shown as
Yeah, absolutely. They're just like wizards who got stuck as horses, man.
At some point during this conversation, I say, "Oh right, I was busy painting here. I need my supplies." And I turn around to the river and I look and see a entirely burned and destroyed easel and canvas.
Oh.
This
Oh.
was a good one too.
Well, looks like you owe him a canvas, Ronan. And an easel.
I'm sorry about that. Well, listen. How about this? We're heading to like a big town right now, right? They have lots of stores and stuff. I'll buy you a canvas over there.
Hooray, it worked.
Well, yeah, that sounds good. I'll take you up on that.
You can even come with us. We're just right over there, you know?
Well, I
I'm sorry,
wouldn't mind
Ronan.
Oh,
What?
the protection.
I mean-
Clearly, painting here is dangerous.
Etri, I just burnt his thing down. I gotta get him a new one, you know?
That is a good point. This is a first. Like, I wouldn't have expected you to own that like it. But yeah, it's refreshing.
As someone who can understands the plight of losing one's passion, it would probably be a good idea if we let Ronan replace this gentleman's easel and painting supplies, or and Alexander kind of looks at Alexander's 6'2", and he just stares up at this giant Goliath man and says, it'd probably be really painful if he didn't.
Oh yeah, Azim, I don't think you were here when I said it. I am 8'1".
Oh no, I assumed that you were going to be above 7 foot. So
I am big.
Yeah.
as soon as somebody plays a Goliath, I'm like, they're playing this character, this race, partly because they're huge.
Yeah.
So I understand.
And it is very strange that he's size category medium, but that's just the way it is.
Woo, Wizards of the Coast commitment to small and medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Medium
Medium's
centaurs.
5.5, they'll
Small-
change that.
Small fairies makes no sense.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
When Alex says gentleman, I kind of respond with, oh, right, my apologies. Again, I've been in the wilderness for quite some time. I forgot names were a thing. I'm Variac.
Well, as you know, I'm the great Ronin. Who can
So
kiss
I have
Strahd.
learned.
Yes.
I mind linked Alex and I go, and here I thought my name was weird.
Alexander responds back, like, your name is weird. It's fine. We're just collecting weird named people now.
Yes, Ronan is a strange name.
Isn't it? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Like, thank God.
Etri would
Especially when
speak
part of
up.
your name is the Great.
Yeah, that's like his first and middle name, so Ronan's actually his last name, which is weird.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just having this conversation back and forth in
Yeah.
their head. Go
What's
ahead.
Etri
Etri.
saying?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're never going to deny help. However, I don't exactly know what your plans are. I'm personally going to keep a little quiet until I see what your motivations are and what you plan to do with us.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of just want to paint. It's clear that traveling here to paint is dangerous. You seem like a capable group. If you let me travel with you, I wouldn't mind offering some paintings. I can even paint all of you if you wish. As the tiny one over here kind of already asked me to do. And I kind of just put my thumb out towards Ronan.
You know, I've only ever seen scrolls before. Whole adamantine fortress, not really keen for painting. So I'd be curious to watch this thing happen.
Alright, well, if you are dead set on having the small one... by the way, Etri is also 5'4", so... when he says that.
Am I the hoogest boy here?
Yes.
By far.
Yes, easily.
Yep,
Etri
100%.
Etri would continue. We're kind of in the middle of something. We're finding a sort of slaying or of sorts, and then we're going to go kill a bunch of hags that are turning children into pies, and then we're going to Castle Ravenloft at the behest of the man himself. So,
Are we seriously actually going through with that?
It sounds like an adventure worthy of a painting, if I do say so myself.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other choice, and go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
All right.
So, you do want to travel with us to get your canvas, right? I just want to make sure.
Oh, yes, you're buying me a new one. I feel like that deal has already been made.
Okay. Well, then let's go.
All right.
Okay. And do you then start heading toward the sign, this direction
Oh.
that says Perez or
I
Valaki?
guess Ronan is currently riding with Alex,
Mm-hmm.
by his own choice. I guess I would gesture to our new Goliath and just kind of judge Galant's strength score.
If I see this, I would just respond, kind of wave my hand, like, oh, don't worry about me. I can follow, and I will use my wild shape to turn into a warhorse.
Oh, great. That's the case. I would, on my lonesome, which is good for me, start heading down the path towards Perez, which is I'm 90% certain this is the direction to the swamp.
Yeah.
I am
Because
I'm going
that's a
to-
lake, and that's Valaki, and that's the swamp.
Yeah.
I'm going to mind link to Irene. Sorry,
Oh yeah, we don't. Irene.
Irene, and I'm just going to see if I get a
not here
response.
anymore. Oh right.
Hello.
Yeah. How far away
how's your
do
journey
you?
going?
How far away does it go?
Uh,
A mile?
let me double check.
Let's
Sometime.
see. This is
Here we go.
unusual.
Irene has sending too, if
Yeah.
he wants to communicate with us.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, beep. Here we go. Psychic whispers. You can speak telepathically with them, within 1 mile of each other.
Yeah. So you get no connection.
Cool.
Just
so
a
she's
static.
disconnected. Alrighty. In which case, I'm
A
going
voicemail.
to.
Yeah. You've reached Irene's voicemail. Please don't leave a message because I won't hear it.
I love the idea that it's just like we try to connect with her, and it goes, "We are trying to connect with you about your car's extended warranty."
Yeah. Okay, so Etri
I'm just gonna.
heads down that road, and I guess to remind you, you see the post say. Let's see here. Oh, that's the wrong thing now. Let me check the map. Oh, that's that one. Okay. You see that it says Valaki in the direction you're traveling. Kresk, of course, back to where you came from, and then it says or Kresk and Solenka pass Lake Baratok to your right now, or up on the map, and Valaki Ravenloft straight forward, and Perez to the right. And you see Etri starting to ride down toward Perez. Is everyone else coming along?
Let's go.
Yep.
We must follow Etri.
Also, I don't have a riding horse token for you, so you can send me that. Or do you want an animated version of it?
I think I just sent you a warhorse token.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got streamer mode on that. Cool.
I would be following the person who owes me a new canvas.
As
Yeah.
we set off this leg of the journey, might we take a break?
Yeah, definitely can take a break there, and you, Variac, know that this definitely doesn't lead to a nice town with a shop, but you're probably interested in going there because you couldn't go there alone.
You know, it's the thought that counts, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But you, yeah. Uh,
Sure, I have an extra somewhere.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm sure I have an extra somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll add this token to your character as we can take a 10-minute break, let's say.
Sure.
So something like 5
Sounds like a
past
plan.
half or something. I'll mute the stream. Talk to you soon.
Yes.
Calm down.
I was like, all right, let's go.
All right,
Calm down.
I've unmuted the stream.
Oh gosh.
And
Hi, stream. Sorry.
hello, stream. So
Hello, stream. They are sorry, but I am not.
yes, you turn into a warhorse without the armor. Just a horse with the same tattoos.
I'm just a horse with Hawaiian tribal tattoos coursing through its skin.
Cool. And if the group continues in the same order, except Ronan is with Alexander now for some reason, which order is the warhorse taking?
And you jumped onto Philip.
Yeah, but like he said in the beginning that I'm on this horse actually, and I'm like, okay,
No. Oh no, yeah, no. But because all the horses were like outside of the map except the first one, so that's like I moved you over there because that's where you actually were in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you don't want to change it, you're still on Gallant.
Sure.
I am either riding behind or next to the horse that Mr. Owes Me a Canvas is riding on.
Okay.
Oh, I guess Ronan jumped onto Gallant halfway through.
I mean, if you want to.
Yes, I did. No, I'm fine with it. It doesn't
Okay.
matter that much to me.
All right. But you start riding down the road, and you ride for maybe an hour before it is at the point where you'd have to set camp, or if you want to push it, you can, but otherwise it's about the time.
Okay, so day 1. Yeah, this is doable.
I'm okay with continuing. Because I'm just gonna get nightmares if I fall asleep, so.
Yeah, well, we are not gonna exhaust ourselves.
Yeah.
So, setting camp.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I would say
Alexander
so.
will work on tiny hut.
Okay.
I will take the time to observe surroundings to see if there's any immediate dangers, I suppose.
Sure. Make a. I don't know actually if it's a survival or a perception. I guess.
Either way, I'd
yeah.
like to be stealthy while doing it.
Yeah. Make a. Make a perception check to see if you can
Okay.
notice anything.
Ouch.
What the fuck?
All right.
Okay.
And we can move over to this here little campsite.
Oh.
Nice.
What's it called?
On
Tiny Hut
fire.
is a visual thing, right? Like it shows up.
It's a bubble.
Yeah, so Alexander's just drawing in the air, but you see all the drawings, like the writings that he's doing, because he's producing. The way his tiny hut is he's rewriting some of the stories that he's read. So, like, if you can't sleep, you could like read a story essentially on the wall. So he's just writing out stories, but you see it's all staying together and being very secure as he's putting together this tiny hut.
Ooh, well,
Yeah.
here's something fun. While you're putting together the tiny hut, I'm going to join you in drawing in the air as I pull out a paintbrush. And I begin painting trees in the air. I begin painting rocks in the air. I begin painting a general forest look as on top of us, to kind of cover us, I cast hallucinatory terrain.
Oh,
Hold
Oh,
well, there you go.
24 hours.
seeing this, Alexander actually changed the styles of stories that he's writing. So as you're doing this, Alexander's stories changes to stuff about like the terrain that you're creating. So stories that happen within the forest that you're creating, or stories that take place in a mountain. So it all actually like fits with the terrain that everybody's viewing.
I don't know why,
Okay.
but every time that's happening, I imagine just like the part of it's just like a David Attenborough sort of documentary.
Cool.
Mixed
Oh,
with
yeah.
a little bobber.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
is there the describing voice describing the scenery that I don't have the capabilities of doing.
The mountains here are naturally home to a large series of dangerous creatures.
Though it is all an illusion, which none but the party know of.
Please
Gonna-
be on the lookout for wild grapes.
Just gonna put and all this is happening, I'm just like, gonna put a little happy little tree right here, and we're gonna give him a little friend.
Cool.
They're gonna know that we're here. These trees can't be happy, man.
Since we're having a drawing party, I'll get out my
Ooh.
wizardly quill, and on the ground I'll just.
You have
draw-
three quill people. That's cool.
Yeah. On the ground I'll just draw like a stick figure of myself killing things with a fireball.
You want to add your own thing.
It's a really crude drawing, nothing compared to like what these experts are doing, but he's happy with it.
I eventually finish my hallucinatory terrain, and when I do, I would walk over, look at the stick figure, kind of pat Ronan on the back, say, "You'll get there one day."
I don't know what you mean. This is really good.
You should have seen me last week.
I'm gonna kind of like,
improve it.
I'm gonna kind of grab a stick
Mhm.
and like, just like pull out a tiny little pot of paint, but not the special paint,
Mhm.
and kind of dip the stick in some orange paint and begin painting on the dirt a fireball next to his drawing.
Ooh. Yeah.
really
Leave a
good.
mark on your travels. Nice. So roll me a Constitution saving throw, Ronan.
Yes, sir. Don't even know why I'm doing this anymore.
Okay. All right. And you set for camp. Do you having this? You get the sense that unless someone bumps into you, you're invisible to anyone.
Are you asking if we're like?
Yeah. Are you sorry? Are you taking watches? Is what I'm asking.
Ronan would try to stay up as long as possible.
All right.
Etchy would stay up with Ronan.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say
Out
that
of-
Azim would
And the whole group stays up with Ronan.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
eat people. I'm just trying to avoid nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
I don't trust that.
Azim, seeing that Etry's kind of taking charge of that a little bit, is probably going to get first rest and take second watch.
Sure.
All right.
I just ate a fireball, and I need to, a painter needs his rest, so I'm gonna sleep.
All right. So
Alexander will take a third watch.
Okay. So I'll say Ronan and Etri take the first watch, and then I guess Irina at this point says she can take the fourth watch. So you cover the night with watches. But for the sake of brevity, you get through the night without anything happening, being very well hidden, and this area seemingly not very trafficked at the moment.
Good shit.
Let's see here. And in the morning, Ronan, or rather in the night, you are getting the nightmares, but this time they're getting even worse, and everyone taking watch can see how he moves a lot and sweats during the night, and are you're at full hit points? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So no mechanical changes, but you had a terrible night, but you do get the benefits of a long rest still. So there you
This
go.
whole camp smells old man sweat now. Ugh.
Yeah. So you all wake up in the morning to another day of life in Barovia with the gray skies, and it starts raining lightly, but nothing transpired in the night, and you can I guess roll me a Constitution saving throw again, Ronan. With a 6. Food tastes like ash, and you are now day 2 of not getting benefits from food. And yeah, do you continue down the road?
For clarification, Alexander would have introduced himself to the new party member.
Yeah,
Just so
sure.
Yeah,
so that's specifically stated out there.
We
Yeah.
forever don't know each other's names.
Yeah.
Azim is more is more waiting until our good friend he's introduced himself, but he's waiting for like a good conversation to introduce himself into.
Yeah. It would be funny though that like you've adventured for a few months and you've become real good friends, and then like, oh, and by the way, my name is Azim.
Oh yeah, we've gone on so many adventures. We've killed Strahd at this point.
Yeah.
He's my best friend. I have
Yeah.
no idea what his fucking name is.
Best man.
It was
at the
mentioned
wedding.
once at the beginning, and no one has the balls to
Oh,
ask
yeah.
again because they forgot.
Oh yeah, you forgot the name, and you're like,
We have
"Hey
to go
pal,
We have
always
to go
good
to
to see you."
fantasy Starbucks to get the name.
Oh yeah.
Right?
And they spell it
Fantasy
wrong, and
books.
you still think it's the wrong thing.
It's Strahd bucks.
Yeah.
Strahd.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Strahd.
Hold on, there's a thing.
What?
There's a thing for that.
You have a thing for this?
What?
There's a thing for that.
He made a photo
Alright.
specifically depicting Stradbucks.
Who
Oh,
gave
where is
Els
it?
access to the internet? God damn it.
No, there was a. Oh, God, there was a. There it is. Who gave me access to the internet? Somebody who made a mistake. That's who. There you go.
Stradbucks.
Oh my god, there's
jeez.
actually.
Oh my god, it's actually a thing.
There's actually
Yeah.
a thing about this.
Oh,
I'm
well.
not surprised.
I guess.
Oh my
it's-
god.
It's quite the. If you connect the two, it's
No way they have like cups with
wow. I mean, that
Yeah.
can't be a real thing. That's
that.
just
No
a
way there's
Photoshop.
merch. Yeah, that's gotta be Photoshop. There's
Yeah.
no way there's actual merch.
But you start your travels with your sweating, shaking man and the rest. Are you turning into a warhorse as you start traveling, or you do have one horse that's not that doesn't have 2 riders?
Yes,
comes from
I trust my horse form more, so I will go horse.
Okay, you go horse.
It comes from the Instagram Barovia Bites.
Mhm.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
I mean,
To credit the artist.
I guess I mean, it wouldn't be impossible to make those. We should start merch? No. No? So you continue your travels, and as you travel down the road, you get
Oops.
down the road for an hour or so, and you see that this river that you fought the wolves at by the crossroads and all that, or a river appears on your left side. But this river, it's either a different river or it has widened quite a bit. It's probably about 300 feet across as it goes from the direction you're coming, or that you're traveling in. So it sort of runs in the opposite direction you're traveling. But you travel along this river now, and you notice that the horses start slowing down as the dirt and grass that the road consists of starts turning to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth pockmarked with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. And you see that a fog starts coming in, and you notice that the forest sort of dies, becomes more dead trees, and let's see here as we go to this. Ooh.
That is one small map that stays directly in the corner for me for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was much smaller apparently than the others. Interesting.
As an aside, there are also other D&D food chain memes,
Okay,
Oh God,
of course.
like Null Foods.
God, please put those in
Null
memes.
foods. Yeah.
Everyone needs to
Yeah.
see those.
You need to add those. But as the fog rolls around, you start hearing the buzzing of insects, and as I said, the horses start traveling slower, as it seems to be much more difficult to trudge through the mud, and these horses. Well, you're on the path now, so the sort of road is still there, but it's much more muddy. And you notice that the fog starts to thicken to the extent that you probably only see 120 feet ahead of you. Though before you do that, notice that you do also see that the river on your left side appears to be less foggy, and you can even see the other side of the river. And you notice that on the other side of the river there is a light flashing amid a dark ring of standing stones. What do you do?
You know, for some reason that gives me the idea that I think that's the gem for the winery. But maybe not. Maybe I'm
it's
crazy.
more yeah. It's a flash, like it's a bright light.
Okay, maybe it's not the gem.
But yeah, it could be. The last gem you saw gave off a green light. This could be. This is more like a torchlight kind of a, or like a light spell or something.
Wasn't the other gem also surrounded by a bunch of standing stones?
Yes, it was in the middle of. It was not it wasn't standing stones. It was a circle of stones that were creating this large ring. These are just like a collection of maybe a dozen stones or 2 dozen stones that form a circle.
Do you guys want to check it out, or should we keep going?
And that's on the other side of the 300-foot river?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you get us over there safely, Ronan? If we did want to check it out.
You know, I'm thinking of all the spells I have, and I can confidently say no.
How are we supposed to find a sword in this?
Good question. Next question.
How far is 300 feet away?
It's about 300 feet away. Is how far it is.
If only I had
Don't-
the
You don't have to be such a smart ass about it, Joe.
I mean, if you ask a question, how
wait a
far is
second.
300 feet? That's
Wait a second.
It's 300 feet, yeah.
yeah.
300 feet distance, duh. Like,
Yeah.
where have you been?
I send my brain over there to check it out.
Sure.
You want to send your burn over there?
Go, brain.
Sending out a bird, it's gonna fly away.
It will tell us what's happening over there.
All right. Let me see. How far away can it travel?
The brain can be 300 feet away, but I'm assuming it can also look further than 300 feet, so...
Yeah. I mean, it can fly to a better vantage point. So it flies across the river, and let me see here. You hear it say, it appears to be a woman standing by the stones.
A
It's
woman,
quite
you
ragged.
say?
But
Ah. Well, brain, would that, does it look like a hag? I know hags are here, right? It's a swamp. Of course hags are here.
oh, it's hard to say. It looks like a woman. Got
It
a
looks like a woman, eh?
black hair.
Does she seem mean? Should we cast a spell on her?
She seemed mean.
It's not a child.
No, it's not a child. She doesn't interest me that much. Huh.
Yikes.
Okay, well, how about the glowing light? What's that about?
Let me actually double check that. Your awakened mind says she's holding on to a rusty lantern.
Hmm. Is she just standing there? Does she notice you? What's she doing?
Yeah, she's looking up at me. Looks confused.
She's confused.
I
looks
bet.
confused.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, if she's just minding her own business, then I don't know what else we'll do. I'll tell the group, like, there's just a lady over there. She's doing something. I'm not sure what. She might just be walking around. Her brain says she's not a child, but that's not important.
I look directly at Azim. Just Alexander, just bam. Be like, oh good, he's not gonna eat her. Like, Thank
Yeah. Azim just kind of mind links back. Well, that's a good thing. He's not going to chow down, as it were.
that's true. Can you talk to her?
I think I have to see her before I can connect to her mentally.
Ah, okay.
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you're far away and the fog is
We're a whole 300 feet away.
obscuring. Yeah.
If Alexander knows that you're
because
gonna
of
do
the
that,
fog.
if Alexander knows that you're gonna do that, you're gonna get a D8 of Bardic Inspiration as well.
Cool.
Okay.
There's some dice. 15 plus 1d8.
Yeah. 15 plus 2. All right.
17.
So with the 17, you can get you can notice the figure standing there. Yes.
Yeah, I see her, so
So
I can
if you-
connect to her. But she might just immediately refuse the connection.
Yeah, well, it's worth a shot.
What do you think, the rest of you? You, Goliath man, whose name I've forgotten.
Insert horse noises here.
Ah yes, forgot there's still a horse. Never mind.
I think that's a yes.
How long does wild shape last for? 3 hours? No, actually,
Is it?
you're not a horse anymore.
He just nasing me.
I still insert horse noises here.
You're not a horse anymore.
Oh, my bad. Again, I'm used to being alone.
Okay, wow. I kind of just mind linked Alex. I'm like, is this what I was like?
No, you were a lot more brutish considering you almost hit me with a knife the first time we met. So, friends
Yeah, fair.
can become friends. So,
Did I hear you were more British?
brutish.
Yeah.
You were more British. What? Stabs you.
You were very
Stutter
British
than
last
British.
time we saw.
Do you have a license for that knife?
I just can. I can just imagine. He said something like you were more British the first time. What are you looking at, mate? I'll smash your fucking head in and stabs you. Screw me, man.
You become more calm British as time goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Azim's always sounded like this sort of thing.
Always British.
So he kind of has always been British, I guess. Where he picked the accent up from, I don't know, because I presume a lot of Gizzer I probably don't sound like that.
Who knows?
But yeah, yeah, I kind of say to him. So, what do you think, strange Goliath man? Whatever your name is.
It's Variac.
I'll remember that.
Do you often see strange unknown women through the fog when you travel? This is a first for me. I'm neutral on this.
Okay. All right. And the rest of you.
Well, I don't see the harm in not trying.
I'm more asking Alexander Netri, but okay.
Oh. Okay.
You kind of already gave me an answer earlier, but
I already gave you an answer earlier. I gave you the bardic inspiration to do it.
Ronan gave me an answer earlier. You kind of already
Sure,
said earlier. But, yeah.
I'm not sure I particularly care to deal
Okay.
with her, but
I'm gonna fucking do it. Mind link.
okay.
Mind crush. I'm joining with Etri and Alexander and this strange lady
Mm-hmm.
for 8 hours apparently.
Hey.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Kind of just speak into her mind and say, "Hello, we're the folk from across the river. Are you all right?"
You hear the woman's voice go.
This is telepathy. Do not be alarmed.
Yeah, she goes. Oh, very strange. I warn you, there are dangers in the bog. What are you here doing?
I mean, we're kind of just. I just look at the others and I say, just to them in person. I say, she wants to know what we're doing. What do we tell her?
Passing through and wanting no trouble.
We are
If you-
passing through, and we want no trouble. We're just getting through this area to another area.
So, well, you are. This place does not lead to anything else, so if you're here, you're either lost or you've come to the ruins of Perez.
Oh damn. Okay. Sorry. What was your name? My good lady.
I am Muriel.
Uriel. Right. And if I could
And
be
again,
so bold as that. Oh,
if you're
go on.
here, are you lost?
That's a good question. Aren't we all kind of a little bit lost? Personally though, just curious. If you said that there's nothing here, and there's like nothing going on or anything, what are you doing here? If I could be so bold as to ask.
I didn't say there's nothing going on here. It's just that nothing leads from here to anywhere else. So either you're here to be here, or you're lost.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So
But
are you
didn't
lost?
really answer my question. Could
Oh.
you answer my question, please?
Nope.
I am not there. I am on the other side of this river.
I mean,
Much safer
that's
here.
what I'm asking. What you're kind of doing in this? Oh, fucking hell! This conversation is difficult. All right.
I'm
Could
keeping
you
an
ask
eye on
her-
the bog.
Could you ask her
Okay.
if she's friendly or foe? I sort of want to know that.
And you're just here to keep an eye on the monsters in the bog. You're not, here as a strange warden to keep us away from it or anything, or that sort of thing.
Well, I would advise you against it. There are
But you're not going
dangers
to
in the
stop.
bog. But again, is that your intention?
I mean, I guess I'll have to find out. To be honest with you, I've kind of just been following a leader guy. I say he's a cool satyr guy. Well, cool is subjective. I don't really think he's that cool, but he's responsible enough to know what to do. I presume that we're heading into the bog for some reason, but I'm pretty lost around all this stuff myself. I just kind of want to get out of town, if you will.
Well, I warn you of the hag that resides in the bog.
Okay,
She's
What's
a
her
very
name?
dangerous being.
what's the name of this hag?
Her name is Baba Lusaga.
Baba Lusaga. Okay, that's a funny name, but all right. Lots of fun names recently, honestly. It's quite interesting. Anyway, thank you for your time. This little link of ours is going to remain open for like the next 8 hours. If you want to cut it off at any point, you let me know.
Well,
Otherwise, happy to have conversation with you.
I'll be staying here.
Okay. I turn to the others and I say, so, she's just letting us know to be careful of the bog and that there are dangers in the bog. Specifically, aside from like various bog creatures that probably preside there, about this witch called Baba Saga.
Oh,
So she's friendly.
This old lady appears to be some sort of warden watching the bog to make sure nothing gets out.
Okay.
Whether or not she's friendly is a different thing. I just think she's not going to stop us from going into the bog. She just doesn't want anything dangerous coming out of it, by the sounds of it.
Okay. Well, I
Right.
could cast a spell to always know where she is for an hour.
Okay.
I
Well,
was
we don't need to. She's not. I don't think she's.
Right.
I don't think she's gonna come after us or anything. You know?
So do you
I think we'll be
continue
fine.
into the?
Not worrying about her.
Yeah. I would like to find these ruins.
All right. So you keep on trudging, and the horses are still going ahead, but they are having a difficulty traveling.
Right.
Should we tie up the horses somewhere, guys?
No. They'll just die.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really see a positive way out for the horses here. There's kind of no good way.
You know, bogs and horses don't really mix.
No. No, they don't.
Is
And I don't think taking them into the ruins directly is a smart idea.
is
In case
there
it's
the bog? There's dirt on the ground, right?
Yeah, I mean there are small pockets of water, but there otherwise it's dead trees and soil.
Okay, well, if this is possible and everyone wants to take it slowly for our travels, I could not be in wild shape and just use mold earth to make the ground normal terrain.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
So you could do that. Everyone lining up, and I mean, technically, I guess it covers a 5-foot cube, and a horse could walk on a 5-foot cube. So yeah, technically that's possible.
Just slow traveling with me, making the terrain easy to traverse.
Yeah. Very cool. You evacuate, move it along, or deposit. Wait, what's the thing?
The bottom one. If the
yeah.
dirt or stone you target is on the ground, I can alternatively have it be normal terrain if it's already considered
Yeah.
difficult terrain. I
For an
assume
hour. Yeah.
swamp is probably difficult terrain.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you start with, I guess, the horses behind you, or I guess you could be 30 feet away, so you can be wherever you want to within 30 feet. Create this trail along the way, and it is slow movement, because at this point it's 5 feet per round, so you're moving less than a foot a second, if that is what you want to do.
Yeah, if it keeps the horses alive. I'm for that.
Azim,
Yes.
did your connection across the stream,
Yes.
did she say where we need to go within
Um,
the swamp?
no, she merely asked if I was lost. And that I am either here for Perez or I am lost. She
Okay.
kind of really compounded on that, to be honest.
Well, that's interesting. Do you think that our warden would have directions?
Into the ruins of Perez? Sure.
We-
I can ask.
We're currently only in a swamp. I'd like to short track ourselves into the ruins as fast as possible.
Alright.
You are
Mindly.
you are on a dirt road still.
Hello.
So you do have like a direction to go.
Okay.
At the moment, because you're on a road. It's just
Hello.
a muddy road. You say hello.
Hello. Does she respond?
She says,
Hello.
I'm here.
Just curious. Apparently we are here for the Ruins of Perez. Just need to know if you have any directions to get in there at all.
They are right ahead of you. It's
Do we just walk in? There's no traps or anything left by, or?
I haven't been there in there myself, but I would advise you to be careful. But otherwise, what you see ahead of you is a very foggy, ruined village.
All right. I'll just speak to the others and I relay the information.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Sammy, what was the name of the creature in the bog?
Babalu Saga.
Babalu Saga. Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
Baba Big Pasta.
Yeah.
Bumblebee tuna.
Baba which,
So you continue traveling down the road?
I do.
Ah, yes, the swamp witch, also known as ba 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 ba.
And you do that in the very slow speed of 5 feet per round.
Yeah.
Because currently the horses are able to trek through it. It's just not very like it's half speed, so it's still much faster than 5 feet per round. And
I think
yeah.
I'd personally like to save solid ground for if there's any dangers abound, but currently
Yeah.
we're just on a path, so I will take Galant off
Yeah,
and head
basically.
down the path.
Okay.
It'll last for the path he's creating will last for an hour.
Yeah, it will. Okay, so you're traveling at half speed.
20 feet?
Yeah, so it's still good. I think they're
Mhm.
draft horses, so they're 20 feet. And you travel for a bit, and then you see that the road ahead, about 120 feet away in front of you, goes in or forks. One of the roads going to the left, or sorry, right, and one continuing forward.
And she was
She said it's
specific
just ahead
about
of us.
in front of us. Yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
touch that other road.
Okay. Everyone, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Wow!
Wow, that spread is actually...
Yeah. And then we come in with the 2 at the end.
And then there's a double.
Sorry, I tried.
All right. So you continue forward, and you notice that the road stops. Not stops, but rather than that it goes into a watery area, like a pool of stagnant water in front of you. You imagine the horse would probably get down to its neck if it went forward.
Okay, that's where the horses are stopping, I suppose.
Yeah, they would probably stop at that.
How wide is this water?
Looking at it, you see the other side of it about 100 feet away.
So it's 100 feet down the path. And then from side to side, like, how much of a trek around would it be, or can we not see?
on the right side of the road, it appears to be just a large area of this sort of submerged ground, and on the right side of you, you can see it runs into the river.
Okay.
That you can now barely see through the fog. You see the river as you've now traversed a bit further in. You're still decently close to the river, but it's through more fog now,
Okay.
or more thick fog.
How deep does the water look?
You imagine it could be the height, or that the horses might get to their necks deep.
Wait, so river on the left or the right? When did the river get on the right?
Oh no, the river is on the left all the time.
Okay, so it just expands into the fog.
On the right side.
I'm willing to try heading around it.
Okay. There was the road that headed to the right, not but 200 feet away. If you backtrack.
Okay. Alrighty.
Do you backtrack?
I mean,
What
there's not
does
much more
everyone
options.
think? It's either we follow the water around here directly, or we head back to that path. Who wishes to do what?
I'm fine with going ahead. If you are.
I could potentially ferry everyone across this water if needed, but I do not think the horses will make it.
No, I don't think so.
True. Well, I guess the only way is going back and then trying to find another way around. By the way, side note, I've put all the things into the memes channel.
Oh.
There's the Knoll Foods Market, there's Tasha's instead of Wendy's.
Yeah, I can see.
There's Quest Buy, there's Initiative
Sure.
Insurance.
I think we can try the road. However, if it keeps going straight or if it starts to verge right, I don't want to continue taking it.
I agree.
Okay. So you backtrack and go on the road, heading right.
On the road again.
Heading on the road to the right and hoping that it starts to curve to the left to get around this pool.
Yeah. So you go back and take a left turn now that you're heading back.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk on it for several hundred feet as it does start to have a light left-leaning turn. And everyone roll me a d6 again.
Rolling D6 again.
D6 again.
Rolling another old D6 again.
All right.
2 6s and 2 3s.
As you travel on this path for about 400 feet, you come to a similar end of this road. You do not see the end of this section of over sort of or submerged ground.
Okay.
And here you can see you do not see the end of the submerged ground on either side of the road. Though directly to the right of the road, it doesn't appear to be submerged, but the sort of submerged area still goes into the fog on the right side as well, but in front of you.
Ho ho. I see. So there's no other option, really, is there? Just gotta keep going.
Well, our options are take our time getting across, as Barracks has told us, or continue off the path, trying to get around.
Yeah, I guess all we can do is try our luck here. Work our way through here. I think. Because if we spend too much time just faffing around trying to find our way around here off the road, we're just gonna wander into a deeper part of the swamp, part of the bog, and get lost.
Yes.
Or actually, you see that this sort of submerged area is in front of you, but on both left and right side, it appears to not be submerged.
Oh, all right.
Yes, I was just talking about like either trying to find a way to go around or just leaving the horses and going through.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see on the left and right sides, the ground does not appear to be submerged as though in the middle.
Yes, I can see that.
So we could just go around there, right?
That is what I suggested.
Then let's go.
Alright, I guess we're trying to work our way around this marshy spot.
Okay.
Around the road again.
Are you going left or right?
Right around. I don't believe that there would be... Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe that there would be a little footpath in the middle of these two submerged locations.
Mm-hmm. So right you go?
Right you are.
Right, you are.
Right.
Ba-bum-bum-bum.
Okay. And the horses start walking on the to the right, and it does submerge them a bit deeper as you get off the road, but it's not much more, so they can, without much more troubles, continue traveling. And as you do so, you travel for maybe 50 feet until you start noticing that the submerged area seems to not be in the distance. And as you get closer to it, you can start making a left turn and traveling around this submerged area.
Excellent.
Well done.
Let's go.
And you travel down that for another 500 feet until you see in the distance what appears to be some structure, something that like a fence or something like that. And as you get closer, you see this sort of fenced-in area with a small stone structure that's overgrown and dilapidated next to a road that you can see in the far distance to your left, the other side of that lake or that submerged area.
Oh, I would love to get back onto the road once we get to the other side.
All right.
Yeah.
you do so, and
Likewise.
you travel back onto the road. Roll me another d6. Everyone.
I wonder what all these D6s are for. Hopefully nothing dangerous.
Nah.
There's actually
nothing
87.
bad.
It's actually 87 things in the bog that we're just not aware of.
Yeah. You've,
There's
'Cause that's what our
87
math is.
dire chickens.
yeah.
It's actually not magical. It's just like a parasite of natural bogs.
Yeah. As you get back onto the road again, you are. You seem to have gotten the attention of swarms of insects that are.
Oh god, I'm sorry,
are
guys.
constantly making their presence known with their buzzing. And let me see here.
Booze, booze, booze.
Uh,
It is 87 swarms of bugs.
yes.
Please tell me I'm not right. Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Please. Oh, thank you.
But
Sorry,
let's
why did
see.
we arrive at 87?
I don't know. Let's see here. Do you not see anything on this?
I do not see
Darkness.
anything.
Does it?
I'm
Get
blind. No, I can see now.
Can this get better now?
Yeah, I can see now.
No.
You can see now.
Yeah, I'm controlling both me and the horse.
Wait.
Don't know why
Wait,
Irina's not also on the
Gallant.
horse, but okay.
Gallant first. Jazz Queen second. Right.
Yes, Queen.
So I'll just
Can
move
my-
us over. Sorry, Ronan was still on that.
What
Like
the
so. Like so.
Can my brain
I
have
don't know why it's not allowing me to deselect the characters I'm with.
I don't know. You need to probably drag somewhere else to deselect them. Let me see here if I. There may be
There we go. Yeah, fix it.
vision limit. I guess this makes sense for this map. Can you see now?
Okay. Yes, I see.
Yes, yes, we can.
And for the sake of it, I can do this.
Whoa.
Oh, and did the fog disappear as well?
Oh, it's coming back.
Oh, it's coming back. Cool. This is like one of the cool things on Foundry. But as I said, insects.
I hear the insects like right next
Yeah, I
to me
know.
on the headphones. It's
I
so.
It's great.
There's a reason I turned my Google Chrome sound off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I turned it off as soon as I had the insects. I was like, nah, man. No.
Like, nah, not having that. Okay, well,
don't like it.
let us all roll for some initiative.
Oh.
Let's roll an initiative. This swamps are real funky.
Funky wizard.
Ooh,
Funkywizard.com.
They're fine.
I also tap Etri to give him advantage on his initiative.
okay, it's a little late, but I'll
eh.
take it.
Etri? I think you don't reach him. You're on a different horse.
Oh, I did last time, didn't I?
He was running
Did
past
last
you.
session. No, as in I did last session.
Oh,
no,
you
you
did.
had
Oh,
touched
you.
Alexander. But it
Oh,
got
Alexander.
Yeah,
that
you
was-
did.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, cool.
I'm just remembering who I put it on. That's a 10, by the way, for me.
Yeah.
GG.
let me-
Also, for the sake of wanting to have saved a wild shape, before we left from the whole me molding Earth stuff, I would have
Uh-huh.
asked if I could hop on a horse.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be riding with Alexander.
Yeah. So.
So I'd be
let
back
me-
here.
Yeah. There you go. And,
Alexander, like a normal sized person, just this chunky Goliath right behind him.
Yeah, I mean that the horror. Like, I don't think Philip is like the coolest with this, but Philip is still.
He's the
fine.
goodest of boys, so it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll add some awakened mind. You don't get to be with us.
Poor brain.
Yeah, that's how it goes. 18 on Gallant, and 6 on Philip, and 1 on Yas Queen.
Yas Queen likes to take her time.
Yeah,
She's 100% drama queen.
yeah. It's like, oh my god, these insects.
Ugh.
Not having it.
Yeah, she's like, not my day. Not today, boo. Not
Yeah.
today.
Rolling her eyes. There we go, and there. I guess we could go into. Oh. There we go. So we are at the top of the initiative, which is Variak.
Ruler.
Do you get the combat carousel?
Thing?
There's a picture of a carousel at the bottom on the left side, and you can
Oh, okay.
add all the initiatives on the top of your screen.
Well, so we're surrounded by fog. It's kind of hard to see through.
Yeah, you can see about 120 feet ahead of you. So
Okay.
these are visible.
Okay, well, let's make things a little more visible. And right here in like the middle of the road, I don't know how this works. Daylight, kablooey.
Daylight. Holy moly.
Woo.
Okay. I don't know if daylight removes fog. Like, it's not dark, it's just foggy.
Well, it's certainly shining through the fog.
Yeah, I mean, I guess having a shining light in the middle, if not blinding, might help with the fog.
I don't know if overpowering, because daylight overpowers the darkness spell. I don't know if that would have any effect on overpowering the fog.
Yeah, no, because it's not darkness. It's just fog. It's mist. But if there is this area of darkness, right? Yeah, I didn't know about that too. But yeah, I'll say that illuminates this area and makes it much easier to see all of these wasps that are making their way towards you.
Cool. And I do that for support, and I'm just gonna chill on the horse until people start doing stuff.
Alrighty. So I'd say Gallant is dodging at the moment, or I would say that Etri can give Gallant a command, if you'd like to. Or what would Gallant be doing?
Gallant would
Funky sidestep.
step forward.
Okay. Sure.
Yep.
So yeah, and I think you can control both, and I can throw in Ronan behind you, so you can move wherever you'd like Gallant to move.
We'll just go with the 20 feet.
All right.
Because that seems about accurate for this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yes. And then I guess Gallant has an action, so Gallant is dodging. Buzz coming in.
Buzz.
Buzz, motherfucker.
Buzz, motherfucker. This one is flying toward Etri, and that's it because it had to do a dash. This one also has to dash because it's got 30 feet movement. Very unfortunate. And then we go to Azim.
Alrighty. You know what's coming. It's knife time, baby.
Okay. Skewering some wasps.
This is a disadvantage, or
No.
because the daylight got rid of it?
Yeah, daylight would definitely help out with the obscured vision you have.
Nice. And then
But then again, you still see the creatures, so you wouldn't have a disadvantage anyway.
So I click my heels and Yasqueen go, Yasqueen, ride!
Alright.
then
Yeah,
we do-
Yasqueen is not riding because it's not Yasqueen's turn.
Oh my god, Yasqueen, move! Yasqueen! Ugh. Okay, never mind. I'll throw some knives from here, shall I?
Alright.
I'm going
Throwing at
to
which one?
the aim. Sorry, what?
Which one are you aiming for?
Considering Yasqueen isn't moving, I'm steady aiming. On this beach.
Okay, so go ahead and roll again.
So my movement is 0.
Yeah.
That's better.
So a 16 does hit. Roll that damage.
Nice. Damagios. Man, it's taken a while.
22. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
On
skewer.
these hoops.
Yeah, you skewer a decent amount of them, but as they are a swarm of insects, it does not. It's not very effective, but still, you get a good amount of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's like damage, so it's something.
Oh yeah.
It's not like I'm trying to use slashing or piercing or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alrighty.
That's your turn because you
bonus
did
action.
your.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah.
Kind of like, come on, Yasqueen, you show me up.
Why did
Yasqueen
the
is
rules
so
of mounts change in the middle of the campaign, and now they move on their own turn? Gosh darn it!
Yeah. Yeah.
What is Alexander doing?
You see that circle?
Yeah.
You see that circle? I need
do.
everybody in that circle to make me a con save, please.
Oh, baby.
So what are those? 15, 11, 6. So one makes it, and others take 19, and one takes 9.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Thunder damage from shatter.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 8, 7, and 3. This is actually easier for me to keep track of which one is which too, because I know they have different initiatives. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So 19 damage. Yeah, you. This loud explosion occurs, and they all. You destroy most of these wasps out of the air, but there are some still buzzing there in all 3 of the swarms.
Okay.
But-
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Irina on the back of Azim is going to ready an attack for if Yasqueen is moving toward anything to attack. As these buzz are gonna move on over here and not get into melee, or rather not get. Oh, sorry, that's not going yet. I was standing there. I'm so used to them moving at the same time. So, Etri, what do you do?
I'm going to. It doesn't take a bonus action to do that, I don't think. Yeah, it's just another. Okay. I'm going to take the time to, I guess, find the best opportunity for the most lined up hell wasps to strike at that one.
Okay. All right. You go for that one. It's the one that's damaged already.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, a 16 hits, and you're taking the aimed strike.
So that's
do you want to reroll
20. That's 19.
21?
21.
All right. Yeah.
And
Wow.
then the one directly in front of me is going to take full necrotic damage.
Okay.
I don't know if that rolled.
Yeah, 5 necrotic damage.
Yeah,
And,
5 necrotic damage to those wasps.
Yeah, as you see, some of them die as well. There's like 3 wasps left in the first swarm.
Alright, sounds good.
And then we go over to Ronan.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. Can I get off the horse right now?
You can.
Okay. I'll get off the horse.
Okay,
Oh.
you're knee deep in water.
Oh, is it difficult terrain?
Yeah, so as you get out of it, you immediately regret probably getting out as you find yourself standing. You're just so wet.
Could I have gotten off right here?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got half your movement left.
Half my movement. 15 feet. Okay.
So
I
you've
can
got
move, like,
you've got one square left.
Bam.
Okay.
And I'm going to create a little blue, not little, but a pretty large blue bubble, and just surround these wasp things, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Inflict wounds on that one. Alright. Man, rolling individual initiatives, this is like a lifesaver for me. Because I can see which ones you're talking about. Yeah, very nice. So 16 hits for 14 necrotic damage.
I'll change it to force damage. I don't think it
To force
matters.
damage. That's fair. Okay, yeah, you send this shockwave of force as all of the wasps in that swarm get flung to the ground dead.
Oh yes. Okay. And I'll move my brain up.
Yeah. Alrighty, then we go to this swarm. And it can't reach. Alright. Is Philip moving anywhere?
Yeah, Philip's gonna move back.
Out of the map?
If you just want to assume, he's gonna move back about 20 feet.
20
Alexander's
feet.
gonna pull on the reins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Philip's full movement, and then Philip dodges. All right. So 20 feet off the map. That's easy enough to keep track of. This swarm flies toward Etri, and that is its go. Does Yas Queen move anywhere?
Yas Queen moves forward. That's what I commanded earlier, and I'm like, Yas Queen, let's go.
Yeah, so we're just you can move.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. Does Yas Queen turn around so that Irina gets a hit?
Yas Queen sees Irina wanting to load up a hit on one of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to quickly turn around, very much show pony style.
Okay.
Very much showing off.
So you move over like that,
Yeah.
and then Irina, show pony style. The butt moves in the air as there's like a flicking motion as Yas Queen does that.
Yas Queen threw it back.
And that gets Irina off balance, like too much sass, Yas Queen, as she swings wide and almost falls off the horse, but
damn.
doesn't do so. All right.
Yas Queen just snorts in indignance. Like, this is what you asked me to do.
Yeah, right. Nothing wrong with that.
And then,
yeah.
and then
Yeah,
turns around again.
Irina does almost fall off the horse and then grasp onto Azim to not fall off and gives you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
Variak, you're
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just going to. He's like internally. He's just like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be happy.
Yeah.
You
But
hear
yeah.
in your head, Alexander go, what?
What? No. But anyway.
Psychic whispers hitting your back.
Yeah, Yas Queen just turns back around to.
Okay,
to
so
basically,
like that.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, Variak. You're 20 feet off the map now.
Still on the back of the horse, I kind of pull out my paintbrush and I start painting in the sky.
Okay.
Start painting the air, and I start painting broken rocks and the earth shattering. As, let me see if I got this right here on all of these boys, erupting earth.
Yeah, the question is if it actually affects flying creatures. Because it kind of erupts the earth.
It says it's a fountain. I assume it shoots up in the 20-foot cube.
A fountain of churn. Oh yeah, erupts a 20-foot cube. So, yeah. Of course, yeah. That's not a okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, not a problem. So you're doing in that area.
Ooh, pretty.
They make dex saves.
Saving throw of 15 dexterity.
The 3 ones there that are still up. So I assume everyone except this one then.
I don't think it matters for this guy.
So if they succeed, if they got above 15, it's half damage. If they failed, it's full.
Yeah. Yeah. The one at the last of the initiative. Yeah. I mean they're all dead. Wait. Let me just double check. That one. Which one is that one? That one succeeded. Okay, so actually one stays alive. Most of the wasps die in that one, but otherwise the others die.
Sweet. I'm like Bob Ross when he was part of the war still.
Yeah.
When he was still serving.
So that one is gone. I don't know what this little red box is, but...
I think that's the daylight?
No. This is the daylight.
No, the daylight is green.
Yeah.
I thought that was the marker for the daylight.
No.
Weird.
Alright, well that's your turn, I assume.
Indeed.
Alright. Gallant is dodging, I assume.
Yes, Gallant will be made to dodge.
Yes. And this swarm relevantly still is alive, so going to bite at Etri for the first time anyone getting anything in on this fight.
Sure.
It'll be the 8 damage for 19 to hit.
I'm going to throw my quill in the air and use my reaction to try to cut back the attack to possibly lessen negate it entirely.
What's the range on that? 60 feet?
It's 60 feet, and I'm 60 feet away from Etri.
Okay.
A D8? Okay, you got a 50-50 chance.
Did I get it?
That is the lower 50, so no, it matches my AC.
Dang it!
Oh.
I tried.
So you take 8 damage.
I take 4 damage.
Yes, you do. Alright, Azim.
Cool. Yeah, just gonna slap on this guy right there.
Okay.
And yeah, hold up. Let me just. Yeah, cool. And then a wham. That is a 14 to hit.
Yeah, 14 definitely hits.
And then a wham on second. For another.
Well, the 14 that hits.
Yeah.
Roll the damage first, because that's when those are dead.
Cool. And
So-
then just
So the second on 18 does also hit, so roll the damage on that. If you're throwing it at the other one.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Roll
So,
some damages.
7 damage. Right. 7 often is reduced to 3. It has 3 hit points. How do you want to do this?
Yeah. Just fucking die. Please die. Please die. Just throwing the knives at it.
All right. Yes.
I don't like bugs. Didn't really have a huge amount of them back in Limbo. Still don't like them here. Please go away.
Yeah. And they don't go away. Instead, they fall to the ground and stay there.
Okay, well, that works.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
But with that, as the adrenaline dies down, and you can see these dilapidated buildings now standing next to each other. You see a few of these structures walled in with a fence that then sort of expands into a larger sort of backyard for both of these structures. And whatever may lie in, whatever may lie ahead of you in this swamp is for us to find out next week, as I think that's a good place for us to end the session.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
So, very nice. Now we are in the Ruins of Perez, and I've never ran this before, so this is fun.
Speedrunning to all the new spots.
Yeah, you're my test pilots for.
Speed running the campaign. We may as well just go to Strahd now.
You could.
Hey, you wanted us in 3 days.
He's invited you, so
He didn't invite me.
No, not you, but the others.
Just the indignation. Well, he didn't invite me.
There's a +1. It's a +1.
Yeah. The name, your name just appears on the letter out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like also.
Even Strahd's confused.
Yeah. But I'm gonna end the stream. So thank you for watching, and happy dungeon delving.